couple minutes till it opens. We'll walk the outside a little bit.
Yeah.
Museum of Pop Culture. Not exactly waterproof. Sun, blue skies, a little cloudy. All right, so we are at the Pop Culture Museum, the MOPOP.
Boom.
Boom. We paid for the special exhibit, which has...
I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's either
LAIKA.
Maybe.
Exhibit. With Coraline stuff, Boxtrolls and stuff. So we'll go and check that out.
Yes.
And all the other pop culture goodness. So let's go. What is it?
It's a small the Ender Dragon.
Ender Dragon, oh my gosh.
The Ender Dragon kissed you Ender Bean, which will destroy you in 1 minute. And sometimes it will try and bite you.
Oh my god. The Ender Dragon. Alright, so we got the Blade Runner cop car up here. The original. What is that police car from? Is that a Fifth Element cop car? Alright, it's an all kinds of trolls day. We got a box troll guy up here. The Mecha Drill. Film Boxtrolls. Alright, so we had to get CJ a hot dog. So he will be admittable to enjoying the pop culture and stuff.
Really good.
Crazy building. Alright, so I think first we're gonna do the hidden worlds of the films of LAIKA. The almost like Tim Burton looking kinds of films. And then you got, on the second floor, you got Hendrix, Nirvana, music here, Indie Game Revolution, fantasy. And we'll probably do it 3, 2, 1. So that's the idea. Alright, we are on our way to Hidden Worlds. There's the exit. Let's go to the beginning.
Let's go look at the beginning, and then we can go see it. Christopher. Chris, look.
Move an object, take a picture. Move it again, take another picture. 24 pictures gave you a single second of motion on screen. It was slow and painstaking, yes. But many famous movies used it to great success, bringing monsters, robots, and other amazing creations to life. But stop motion had never been celebrated for its subtle expressivity, especially with human faces. At such small scales, construction materials for puppets were unwieldy and hard to manipulate. LAIKA would need to completely reimagine the way stop-motion puppets were made. When LAIKA first began work on Coraline, 3D printing, or rapid prototype technology, was in its infancy, mainly used by medical device manufacturers, automobile designers, and others. But LAIKA saw an incredible opportunity: 3D printed replacement faces.
The rapid prototyping department is the department that builds, animates, 3D prints all of the facial performances for LAIKA stop motion films. It's not just animating and 3D printing out different expressions. There's a lot of engineering and problem solving and designing that goes on before a character is even ready to have their face printed.
Some championed this groundbreaking idea, others weren't so sure.
The problem was trying to first figure out, could these printers do what we wanted them to do? Were they consistent? Was the material going to warp under the lights of the set? What was it going to be like with the animators handling these things? How are they going to be controlling or handling the paints? One of the things we didn't realize at the time was just how revolutionary this idea of using 3D printers for replacement animation was going to be. We quickly realized that we're a victim of the process's success because very soon one character after another started going into the RP realm when we were building facial animation for a majority of the characters on Coraline.
Alright. Alright, so you get in here for one entry. It's stop motion.
When Leica first began work on Coraline,
Leica.
printing or
Leica?
rapid prototype technology
Oh my
was
god.
mainly
I have some of these mice. I have the drum one and I have I think one of the trumpet ones.
An incredible opportunity.
Oh, they're so cute.
Oh, look at that.
The
He's
rapid
jumping.
prototyping department is the department that builds, animates, 3D
Circus
prints
mouse.
all of the facial performances for like a stop motion film. It's not just animating and 3D printing out different expressions. There's a lot of engineering and problem solving and designing that goes on before a character is even ready to have their face printed.
Some championed this
The
groundbreaking
Coraline
idea.
face.
Others weren't so sure.
The problem was trying to first figure out, could these printers do what we wanted them to do? Were they consistent? Was the material going to warp under the lights of the set? What was it going to be like with the animators handling these things? How are they going to be controlling or handling the paint? One of the things we didn't realize at the time was just how revolutionary this idea of using 3D printers for replacement animation was going to be. We quickly realized that we're a victim of the process's success because very soon one character after another started going into the RP realm when we were building facial animation for a majority of the characters on Coraline.
Leica's newly formed rapid prototyping department would eventually go on to print over 20,000 replacement faces for Coraline and generate hundreds of miniature props. But it wasn't technical wizardry alone that thrilled audiences and attracted a devoted fan base for this brave young girl and her frightening adventures. Watching the character of Coraline grow, seeing her confront the dangers of the other world, overcome her fears, and discover that her real world holds everything that's really important. These are the hidden worlds behind Coraline's secret door that make this a truly special film. This is Terry Hatcher, the voice of Coraline's mother and other mother. This has been a look inside the hidden worlds of Coraline. Crawl through your own secret tunnel and enjoy the rest of the exhibit as you discover more amazing hidden worlds from the creative minds at Leica.
This is super interesting. Awesome. What's the house?
Coraline Jones's very real life in her very real world has recently turned very boring. Uprooted from her hometown and plopped in the middle of who knows where, it has also turned disgusting and lonely.
Don't forget about me, guys. Okay?
This is so cool. I'm glad we paid the extra money for this exhibit. And Coraline stuff is so interesting. Such a creepy cartoon. Just something about just sewing buttons onto people's eyes. And other mother with her creepy eyes. Ah, so creepy, so creepy. The Pink Palace, 2009. So cool, guys. This is awesome. That's her house. The Pink Palace.
Pink Palace. Budgets were shaking the filmmaking world to its foundation. An unlikely
3 apartments. Apartment A, B, and C.
gathered in a warehouse far
It's so cool.
That is so awesome. Can we have this?
I mean, where would we put it? I don't even know. We could put it in the backyard, and then you have to build like a shed to put it in.
I'll ask the homeowners association if it's cool.
It's fine. It's painted it the same. We'll paint our house pink.
It was interesting. You go back to when like it started 17 years ago, and it felt like it was a technique that was preserved in amber. It hadn't really fundamentally changed in the nearly century that it had been.
Clothes props.
There were small
so
innovations
awesome.
along the way, but it was still basically were making these movies the same way they were when they were in the action cinema.
Alright, so just make sure you see everything. Mel Jones and Charlie Jones.
So they can be visually distinctive, but also tap into something that was really emotional, something that was thought-provoking, tell stories that were bold and distinctive and important. And that really was
All the
something
different
that I felt
face
was
animations.
We shoot on bloods, which means for every frame we move
Puppet number 9.
places. We shoot on tubes.
Worked for 3 to 4 months. 10 people worked on this.
Oh, it's Coraline.
Coraline's little brother, CJ. Wow. Did we just go through the portal?
Found a secret door. Wait for it. They tell our moms, and they got mad and put them in the jail. And I've been in there for 20.
Be careful what you wish for.
Now we know what goes on behind us.
It's a bug?
It's a bug couch because she's the Belladam. And the Belladam's like a spider.
Oh, the Balladan?
The Belladam. She's a witch.
A witch. It's very cool. Alright, CJ's over here bothering people. We gotta go corral our son.
Christopher. Christopher.
Look, it's Normie from ParaNormal. Getting his shadow out of it. Normie.
I didn't.
Is there ParaNormal? You didn't watch ParaNormal?
Where's his locker?
Examples of the costumes. That was a 2012 film.
That's so cool.
Some concept art.
And that all adds up to a clearly distinctive style of filmmaking that can only come.
Courtney Babcock.
We hope you will enjoy peering into the hidden worlds of ParaNorman. Enjoy the rest of the exhibit as you discover more amazing hidden worlds.
Locker.
Let me get it. We're gonna take a picture. He's sad.
In the small town of LAIKA, where ghosts and witches
Alright, so the middle school hallway from ParaNormal. It's so cool. Even the dust mop from the janitors. Garbage underneath the lockers. A view projector. The school bell. A pencil up there. Lunch bag. Vote for Victor. Even like a little zombie guy inside the thing with another lunch bag. The artwork, all that miniature stuff is so cool. And a life size. I don't know, I might have been saying ParaNormal, but ParaNorman. My bad. Corrected. Oh my god.
The detail on this is insane.
Dude.
This is Mr. Pendergast, and this is his study. And in the movie and stuff, there's a big conspiracy and everything. It's all directed towards Norman. But
Norman.
that's crazy. Like, this is a huge set.
It is so crazy. Oh my god.
That's really
The detail in here.
Look at the dinosaur up there.
Oh my god.
Now I want to watch the movie and see if I can find all the things that we see here. Did it scare you, Siege?
The Blith Wish statue.
I know.
So creepy. Uh-oh.
I think it's a Pendergast. Her eyes are lighting up.
Pendergast. She's a little creepy.
Yeah, her eyes light up. It looks like that's kind of cool that they did that.
Alright, so they have another video here that you can watch in this cool little forest setup here.
Every effects animation into themselves, so that means every spittle, every latent dirt, all that kind of happiness. The fact that he did every real part of that was really his sequence. He owned that sequence inside of that. That was pretty notable that he animated literally 10% of the movie.
Couple of
Puritan zombies.
yeah, so a couple of like the pilgrim zombies from the town.
From the town.
Yeah. Oh, Mitch is there. That's how.
Alright, so we got Mitch, Sheriff Hopper, Zombie Judge, Courtney Babcock, Alvin, Neil, Norman, and Norman Beck. Alright, so you got Courtney in the car, Norman, Neil, the judge, the sheriff, Sheriff Hopper.
LAIKA needed to find ways to animate physical objects. This allows physical construction teams and digital effects teams to work from the same visual starting points, bringing a cohesive look to all the elements of the finished film. They applied the same approach to puppets, providing real handmade puppets to the digital animation team, who replicated them digitally to fill out large mob scenes.
So we'll never build a digital element for a LAIKA film in a vacuum. If it's a background character that is wearing a certain type of wardrobe, we're going to get designs from the same character designer that did all the work for all the puppets. When we build digital background characters, we will have our digital riggers that can do anything with the digital character, work closely with the rigging team that is putting together the internal armatures or the skeletons for those puppets so that we can build in the same limitations. And then when we bring those performances to life, our animation supervisor is working directly with the stage animation supervisor to make sure that we're doing the same things that the stage animators are doing with the puppets.
Alright, so that was ParaNorman, and we are on to Boxtrolls. Boxes.
Inanimate objects, and we are trying to reproduce the feeling of gravity, but we are dealing with gravity. So, as a 3D animator, you can draw your character wherever you pace. Obviously, real world, you have a puppet.
This is so crazy,
So
guys.
you have to get rid of gravity at first.
Alright, so Boxtrolls, Lord Portly, Winnie Portly, and Lady Cynthia Portly. Concept art. Got eggs, puppet. Number 8. And Boxtrolls. Got fish, wheels, bucket, and shoe. Wheels, fish, bucket, shoe. Alright, so here's a thing that shows you how many shots are in each animation. Alright, so here's some Boxtroll props. This is crazy. You just sit here staring at all the little things.
Yes.
All the artwork that
I
goes
love
into these
the
things.
little toys. I love. They're so cute. And the little dentures.
I think this dresser's seen better days. What is that thing?
What?
This thing with the spoons. Is that like a gun?
I don't know what that is. I think that was probably part of like the thing that the cat had.
Even rectangles. Heroes come in all sizes, shapes and sizes, even rectangles. Is that your friend? Is that eggs and fish? Okay. Alright, so we are moving on from Boxtrolls to Kubo.
So, CJ, come here.
So what we got? We got Mother
Mother of Kubo.
of Kubo,
Yes.
Monkey, Beetle, and Little Hanzo.
So Monkey is really Mother, and
Monkey's mother?
Yes, and Hanzo is really Kubo's dad.
And then the Beetle
Is
is
bad guy, I think.
bad guy.
But they're all very cool.
Some things that I want to like avoid.
Right.
So
What?
those would all have been on that list for sure. Just kind of shows the inspiration.
Grandfather, the Moon King.
It was a really good one.
Alright, pushing the boundaries. Leica has significantly advanced technology of replacement facial animation in stop animation, going from 6,333 hand-painted faces from Coraline to 100,000 3D color-printed faces for Coraline. Monkey, Beetle, and Hanzo's study. Beetle. Costume examples. 2016. The quest begins. The falling leaves boat. So the mast.
Japanese ancestry.
Alright, the sisters.
Representation and representation after different generations.
The moon beast.
The moon beast. Oh, that guy's so cool looking. Looks like your dragons that you like.
Oh, that's right. I mean, it would be because it's 3D printed.
Yeah. Alright, more examples from Kubo. One of the leaves. This is my job. I make leaves. Scale and proportion. Kubo featured both the smallest and the largest articulated puppets ever animated in the stop filming, with little Hanzo at 2 inches and the giant skeleton towering at 16 feet in height. Alright, so here's Kubo.
By learning to hold on tightly to its movements, and always feel its love to the hands. Undying quality, and they provide the missing pieces needed to complete disaster. There are many possibilities.
Alright, so we are in the missing link. So this is the Elder Yeti. Goma and Alma. She has a chicken on her head. She got the baby.
Among the most challenging topics the team of LAIKA has ever attempted.
We are challenging ourselves in meeting stop motion of producing character designs that typically one would never try to make in stop motion. Missing Link was a good example of the character Link, which at the time was the most complicated character we ever produced. He was a hairy avocado with a face. Nothing about his design
It's funny.
went along with the level of sophistication that we require out of our puppets and how they need to animate. So we were building this really simple silhouette, but that simple silhouette had to be extremely naturalistic to how it moved. It had to have really advanced facial animation. It had to have a level of sophistication that one would not look at as a simple shape and think how you could achieve that. And every film we have that same sort of push and pull of how we take this character's design and figure out how we produce it and build it in such a way that is going to live up to the style of animation that we know needs to come out of the LAIKA film.
That's an example of the costume, the Missing Link 2019. Lisa saw.
I was able to get slowly.
Alright, so we got Mr. Link, Adeline, and Sir Lionel Frost. He's got a pink nose.
Stop.
Alright, so we got the elephant.
Of course, I've never been ever in the fast market stores. And I have also been online.
The luggage.
So
There's big old Link hybrid filming. LAIKA pioneered the use of CGI to expand the scope of stop motion beyond the animation stage, enabling them to do the not typically found in stop motion, like creating large crowds, big special effects, and win wide vistas. Alright, so this is really cool over here. So these sets are the amazing ones. Look at that. Look at all these masks.
Come here.
This is so cool. They got a mermaid. Looks like a Ripley's Believe It or Not in here. So Sir Lionel Frost Study and Link. Alright, so this is in the boat. Got maps. She got a bottle of wine, empty plate. She got her dress over here. I love the little artworks hanging there. So there's the camera at the end, so you can like see all the way down the hallway, and then you can see me at the end. We're zooming in. Let's change view. Oh, it's a different camera? There's the other camera. So, if Leah was here, she could be in the shot. Some motion sickness happening here. You can go back up. Beams. And we're looking straight down. You see through the glass? A little bit. Oh, that was so cool. Alright. Alright, so I think this might have been like an $18 add-on. Totally worth it. This is awesome. We're almost done. We got a couple more puppets here, and then a couple little interactive things at the end there. The stop motions. Willard Stank, Lord Piggott, Don't Spy, and Mr. Colic. It's a little crowded there at the final hall here. So you can sit and watch movies pretty much in each section, all about Laika in their advancements in stop motion. I'm not gonna sit there and film it all, but you can delve. You can get into it as much as you want. If this is something you guys wanted to do when you got older, the process to make these movies. Super cool. Alright, so I think we're at the end of the movie. So we got the Coralines, Boxtrolls.
In 2005, an improbable team of dabblers and doers from all corners of the earth gathered in an unremarkable warehouse far from the bright lights of Hollywood and built what at the time was one of the last renegade outposts of the fading art form of stop motion animation. They call themselves LAIKA. They were writers and illustrators, carpenters and welders, painters, model makers, machinists and painters, sketchers, hairdressers, and of course, animators.
These puppets and characters have an inner life because of the artist's talent. To me, that's magic. There is something rare and special and beautiful about stop motion animation. And so the inside of Beetle, the hand sculpted Beetle, and the puppets. Pretty good Beetle.
He has to give CJ his map.
He's mad. Why is he mad?
Coraline, which took place in a house. ParaNorman, that took place in a little town. Boxtrolls on an island. Kubo, that took place in Japan. Missing Link, that took place all over the world. You know, so with each one, we're just sort of making these worlds bigger.
It comes down to what makes the most sense and what are the limitations of the puppet department, the art department, the physical limitations of the stages. Where now, you know, we're working on films that are so big that we're not even sure we have the square footage to be able to get the sets in there.
That's where collaboration comes in. You have to collaborate with every single department in there to figure this out. And when you do, that's one of the most rewarding aspects.
The future, many exciting things are on the horizon. Laika is returning to its roots with its next film, the epic fantasy adventure Wildwood, an adaptation of the best-selling novel by Decemberist frontman Colin Malloy and acclaimed illustrator Carson Ellis. Wildwood is set in Portland, Oregon, the very city where Laika came to be, and features a headstrong female lead following in the footsteps of Coraline Jones.
To be able to make a movie that takes place in our backyard is pretty cool. You know, it's fun to be able to go and shoot reference at Forest Park and on the bridges around town and know that it's authentic. At the time when we acquired the rights to it, I didn't know how we were going to do it. There's just kind of this inherent creative restlessness. We're always up for the next challenge, and so Wildwood is by far the most challenging thing we've ever taken on, and I think it's going to be the most beautiful thing we've ever done.
And their side of Laika's past.
Alright, so that is cool. The new one, Wildwood, is going to take place in Portland, Oregon. We were just there, and that bridge with those spires was really close to where that troll bridge was, where all the trolls from the TV show were all attached to the bridge. So it's kind of cool. So, alright, we're done with the Laika exhibit. There's a little stop motion studio on the outside here, but we're gonna move in and check out all the other stuff. So let's go. We had to hit the green. Okay, get in here, get in here. Alright. Alright, so pose when you see that screen. Hit the blue one. Ready? Alright, you ready to start posing? 5, 4. Ready? You ready?
I see it. I see it. Huggy. Mama, huggy.
Is it going?
Yeah.
Is it going?
Here's download your video.
Oh my god, we're killing it. We're killing it. We're killing it. I'm killing it. I'm killing it. Dad, look how strong it is.
Wow, it does look like you're beating me up good.
Alright.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I smashed.
Oh, look at that. You put it down here, and then you work it on the screen.
Can we restart this?
So that's the same thing
I
over
want to
there.
restart this.
Alright.
Can we restart?
Alright, you ready? You want to start it? Okay. I'll hit the start button. You like it?
Yeah.
Alright, put them down. Alright, we're going to select our background. Do you like that background?
Yeah, no.
You got the house. Got missing link.
Yeah, that one, that one, that one.
You want the trees?
Yeah, that one.
Okay. Ready? Select.
We're doing. I don't know.
Alright.
Oh, no, it's
Alright, we're good.
Oh my god, this guy's got camouflage.
Alright.
He's camouflage.
Continue. Alright, so you're gonna start animating them.
This guy's gonna be camouflaged in there.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You ready? Set them up.
Oh my god.
Alright, we're gonna take a picture.
Oh my god.
Are they ready?
Yeah.
Alright, you like it like that?
Yeah.
Alright, move your hands off. Ready? Take a picture.
Next. Next.
Alright. Alright, move them. And move your other guys. Alright, ready? Taking a picture.
She's one already.
Alright, move again. Alright, we won't make you guys watch the whole thing. Alright, you had to do 40 frames. You ready, guys?
Yeah.
We'll watch it. We got some hands in there. Alright, so this is the other Leica thing. So it was like 2 inches to, what did they say? That was like 18 feet or something?
The monster.
that was
The killer.
Kubo.
The killer. Let's go kill him.
He is awesome.
Alright. We're gonna go into the sound lab, but I don't know if I'm gonna film much in here. Alright, so you can do mixing, soundboards, drums. So if you're into music and sounds, this is for you guys. Look, the Endo Dragon. Was he not lit up earlier? Or did we just not see his face?
Oh no, he was lit up earlier.
Blade Runner and Endo Dragon.
Mom, I see the
Some other stuff.
I